Good morning, and welcome to Morning Mindset. Welcome to all my lovely co-workers here. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle. I'm here inside Virtual Co-working Space. And this week, on the run-up to my event, which you can see on here, the Working Online Beach Camp, which is a free online event from the 19th to the 22nd, where we're just going to be diving into creating a successful online business working online. You can get your ticket at virtualmissfriday.com/TVAD. If you're watching on YouTube, the link is in the description. And I am super excited to have you there, my fellow co-workers. So on the run up to this event, I thought what we would do this week is talk about a very, I would say, most talked about topic among the VA world is that of getting clients. And this week we're looking at client blocks. So we talked about imposing beliefs on the first day. Yesterday we talked about your worth and your value. And today we've got another segment of this topic. We've got two more to talk about, today and tomorrow. But this one is about resistance. Okay, so I'm going to lead into this with some context so it makes a little bit more sense. So if we've had something happen to us, like let's say, for example, we didn't know the stove or an oven was hot and we touched the top of it and we got burnt. We are constantly going to, on autopilot, subconsciously, not going to want to touch the top of a hot stove. That is our resistance being on autopilot. So that can apply to many other things. If you have had a bad experience or you've had something that has caused you to kind of go into that fight or flight mode where you want to protect yourself from something, that protection that you put around yourself can cause resistance. I'm not going to say will always, but it depends on people's personalities. But obviously you don't want to get your fingers burnt, figuratively speaking. So if you have had a bad experience, you are subconsciously going to protect yourself from having the same experience by not doing the same thing again. So resistance can cause us to block clients, especially when we back it up with some sort of affirmation. So let's say, for example, I've had a bad client experience. I immediately might say to myself, clients make me unhappy. Clients make me feel bad. Clients push me in a corner. Clients don't make me feel comfortable. All of those kind of feelings, if you've had some client in the past that's where you've got this feeling of they took advantage of me and they treated me badly and they did this and they did this, you will have resistance not just to that client, but you will have the resistance to the experience of having clients. And this will subconsciously, on an automatic energy level, repel clients or not attract clients to you. So if you are somebody who's maybe had some experiences or onboarded some experiences of client situations that have gone bad or not worked out or made you feel bad, then you potentially have onboarded resistance simply to getting clients, which is a client block. So look back at your experiences with clients. A lot of VAs, especially in the early days, and this resistance is something that usually develops within, I would say, the first 6 months to a year of doing any kind of VA business, where you're in that stage where you want to really people please, and you're in that stage where you're desperate to make your business work because you've started it, and maybe you've told your family you're going to do it and it's going to work, and then you feel like, or maybe it's not working and I need to get a client and I need to kind of show people that, my business is going to be successful. That's the most vulnerable stage of resistance creation, because what you'll do is you'll take on things that you kind of know you don't feel that good about, or you will stick with things you don't feel good about, or you'll put yourself in a place where you just want to keep everybody happy, you don't want to rock the boat, that you don't want to conflict or anything like that. So you will just keep doing things that make you uncomfortable until it comes to a natural end, or the client finishes it, or you have to end up finishing it, or something. But what happens is that ball of energy, that resistance, that belief has accumulated with that client. Now, it could be one client, or it could be many clients. It could be how you've been essentially running your business, and then suddenly you're wondering, why am I not getting clients, or why am I not getting good clients I really want? Well, because you're having that resistance to it, because you don't want another situation where you're going to be taken advantage of, or someone's not going to respect your time, or someone's not going to respect your rates, or someone's not going to respect your work, or anything like that. So there's that resistance. So resistance is one of the things that can cause clients to not come into your energy field. Everything is awareness. So always, you know, like, we have to think to ourselves, like, whatever we're seeing is in our awareness, okay? There are many things that are not in my awareness because I'm not simply choosing to see them, okay? So people who have, for example, and I'll give you an example. If you say to yourself constantly, oh, every time I go into the bank, it's always empty. Every time I go into the bank, it's always empty. You'll find that you attract into your awareness that you go into the bank when it's empty. Whereas another person might say, there's always a big queue when I go into the bank. Why is there always a queue? Why do I always get stuck in the bank for ages? And their awareness will be that they're always drawn to the bank when there's huge queues and everyone has to wait. So it's the same activity, but the awareness is different from this person to this person. Even though it's the exact same activity, it's the exact same bank, it's the exact same experience, but you are creating your awareness, and they are creating their awareness by their expectations and assumptions. So you always have to assume, in order to fix this resistance, just keep telling yourself, I always attract the right clients for me. I always attract the most ideal clients. I'm always, I only do consultations with clients I really love to work with, and I only end up signing them if I'm really going to love to work with them. All my client experiences are great. Because if you dwell on the experiences that have not been adequate, or not been good, or not been what you really truly wanted, then you will simply create more of those in your awareness. And then you will go down this rabbit hole of, maybe I just attract terrible people, or maybe it's just me. Well, actually, yes, it is you, but you can change that. It's not you, like, solidly ingrained for the rest of your life. So decide what you want to bring into your awareness. If you want to bring an abundance of clients into your awareness, and you have this resistance that all your clients are going to treat you badly, that is a conflict of interest. Because on the one hand, you want an abundance of clients, and on the other hand, you don't want an abundance of clients that are going to treat you badly. You're going to energetically resist that. So you always have to make sure that your awareness and your resistance are married together, happily, in love. Working together, cohabiting together nicely, okay? They can't be in conflict, they can't be in argument between them, because nothing will happen. Everything will stay exactly as it is, and everyone will be unhappy. So that's today's little project. Go away and think to yourself, maybe I'm resisting clients. Have I had a bad experience that's lingering in my mind, that I'm thinking that I never want that to happen again? And could that bad experience, unless I just release it and let it go, or rewrite it, or recreate it, so my new awareness is different to my old awareness, could that potentially be something that I could work on to start bringing in these beautiful clients that you can have? There is an abundance of clients out there. Unfortunately, there is a lot of VAs who go about getting those abundance of ideal clients in the wrong way, or not quite manifesting in the way that is best for them and their business, and then this can cause issues. Okay, so work on your resistance, work on your awareness, think about, are you resisting things that are in your awareness that you need to change, and then work on changing those. So that was today's single client box. We've got one more final client block tomorrow, which we're going to talk about, and then we're going to go into our Oracle cards on Thursday. But if you do enjoy this series, please like and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, we're here every day, well, 5 days a week in Morning Mindset. And we are going to get started on our accountability right now. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and I shall see you back here tomorrow. Thank you so much. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before. Thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.